See these two dogs? It looks pretty playful, right? It's not. That one dog is a predator. Craigslist swap. Baker! Yeah, there you go. That dog's a predator, man. He goes after all these little tiny dogs. And it's starting to just annoy the ever-living fuck out of me. I'm getting so tired of seeing these little dogs in my house have to deal with this freaking Craigslist Chihuahua. No, that's not him. That's Rumi. Right down. I can't even get him. He's right there. This dog will sit there and stare at this other little dog for hours and hours and hours and hours. See him doing it? See him doing it? That is the worst part about bringing a new dog into a household, is that if you get a creepy one like this, he just obsesses about that little dog. Non-stop. That's all he thinks about. And I love him. I love this dog, but he just obsesses about these girl dogs. It's so annoying. So annoying. That is Rumi in the background there. Like I said, she is... Sorry, I'm playing with games here. Hold on, get the chat filter going. I don't know, man. Maybe we'll remove the spam. But you see this dog over here, Baker. I'm starting to turn not into a dog person anymore with ones like this. Okay, and I've had Craigslist Chihuahua for like years and years, and I put up with the shit, and I constantly still put up with the shit now because I love him. But I tell you what, there's gonna be a day they're gonna ask me. I don't want to say it. I'm so sick of this dog. I'm so sick of this dog. You know what solves this problem real quick? You know? Hun? No, you know what solves this problem real quick? It's fucked up Fridays, right? That's the day you get all messed up and play.
Friday, Saturday.
Oh well.
Shit-face Saturday.
Shit-face Saturday. Oh no, it's gotta be something better than shit-face Saturday. It's effed up Fridays. It's Thirsty Thursday, effed up Fridays, and
Shot. Oh! It went on my shirt.
That was a nut that fell.
Part of it went on, like exploded, and part of it went in my shirt, like shrapnel. Here it is. Oh, girls, is that bird shit? I need to go.
That might have been bird shit. My wife just said shit.
There's
There's nobody watching right now. Nobody's interested in watching Lahoma at 11 o'clock. They haven't got enough alcohol juice in them yet, or haven't gotten ready for anything, unless you're overseas. See this right here? This behavior. He's trying to play it off like he's not doing anything. On 1, 2, 3, 4. But this behavior right here, this is where you see a predator dog, right? See this? Bigger! Okay, she's not in heat or anything like that. He's just a predator. It reminds me of some people, like if you're a woman, especially, there's a lot of dudes out there, especially for women. You will pay attention to this guy. You'll be... Okay, so what happened is that little dog is a stray. She came into my... Baker, stop! She came into my house. And he instantly started to claim her as his. Okay, obsesses about...
Slizzard Saturday. Shot Saturday.
Okay, so the problem is that we got this stray dog. That's Rumi. Okay, there she is.
We didn't get her. She got us.
She wandered into my yard, and then she just kind of stayed here. Like I said, she was full of fleas, full of worms. She was dehydrated. She was hungry. She was very thin, and she was hurting real bad. But that's fine. Okay, so we took her in, and I looked for the owner, and hey, what's up? Ogle, oh, that's a cool name. What's up, Day 1960? So anyways, she came in our yard. She was, if you can see her, they're running around. We got some wires over there. There's a big boy. He's a pound puppy. There she is, right? Okay. We did try to look for... Go Noodle, okay. We did try to... we'll talk about it later. Oh my gosh. I'm not reading the chat for a second here. Actually, I will. Ogerman, bullshit law supernatural 827 years when you speak to your voice and Dave. Okay. So, anyways, we brought this puppy in over there playing somewhere, and we did try to look for the owner. What we did was we went to the vet to see if she had a microchip in her. She did not. We looked around, and Baker, Baker, Roomy, hey. So, anyways, we went and got a microchip checked and stuff like that to see if she belonged to anybody. We did look on Nextdoor, Craigslist,
All the shelters.
yeah, all the shelters, things like that, to see if anybody was missing this little dog. Nobody claimed her or anything like that. It's really baffling because these dogs usually go for about, not this one. This one's like $50. These dogs usually go for about $400 or $500 a piece. Sometimes you get them for about $250 or $300. Come here, boy. Come here, big dog. And so we did try to find the owner, but now there's no fucking chance that the owner's ever gonna get that dog back, just because from what we saw, there, like I said, she was in horrific condition. She's probably a couple of days from death. The fact that she even trusted to pet me, or to pet me, for me to pet her is amazing. Um, okay. So anyways, what happened? We brought her in here, and we have a little issue, right? Because we have Craigslist Chihuahua. If you know, if you're familiar with my channel, don't pay attention to those power cords or something else. You know Craigslist Chihuahua, right? Okay, he's right over there. He's kind of cute. He's about 18 pounds. He's obviously much bigger than her. He is a fucking predator, and I'm only talking about this one more time. And he will rape everything that he sees. And I'm telling you, it is like a dude. I'm gonna go back to this. It's like Baker. It is like a really, really helpless dude. Okay, that sits there. Man, I'm gonna have to ban you if you don't stop. Actually, it don't matter. It don't
You're
matter.
banned.
I'll put you on timeout. Okay, so anyways, it's like a dude that's really desperate for a woman, right? And let's just say he's sitting at a coffee shop, or he's taking his kid out to play or something like that, and a girl talks to him for about 2 seconds just to be nice and say hello or excuse me or something like that, and they have a little 2-minute conversation. Hey, what's up? Can't even say it. Chasivation 123, and they have a conversation with him for about 2 minutes, and then they're just starstruck in love with them, and they don't understand that somebody's just being polite, and then they obsess about him. They go home, they think about this chick because she talked to him today, and then they go get in their car. They find out they live in a town 2 towns away, and so they sit there and they drive around the whole town just hoping that they'll be out driving around or sitting there eating a popsicle on a corner. I don't know what the fuck is going through some of these people's heads. And that's the way my Craigslist Chihuahua is to this stray dog. It is stupid. Stupid. But I tell you what, if you're one of those people, please go get help and quit being a dork. I hate using the word. Is the term dork? Nobody even uses that term anymore. Being a dork's kind of cool now. But a nerd's kind of cool now because you know shit. I don't know. Nerds get all the chicks now, though. They really do. Because you know some shit, right?
Maybe like a loser.
Well, a loser's like a guy that all of a sudden is playing lead bass in a fucking rock band. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh my goodness. So anyways, that's what I was discussing today. Now, the best thing I would say for you, if you're one of these people who struggles in a relationship, okay, hold on. You have to forgive me. I'm in my I don't give a shit years, which means like anything you say, I really don't give a shit. Pretty hard to offend me. I'm in the I don't give a shit years at all. It's like when somebody says, well, what do you think about this? It's like, I don't really give a shit. You know what I mean? Those are good years to be in. Okay. Sorry, I'm checking on this dog. Because I'm in the years where I'm married, I have a job, I have enough money to survive, and I know what I like and I know what I want. So when people say, aren't you worried about so-and-so talking about you? I don't give a shit. Aren't you worried about your car not being new enough? I don't give a shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm in the I don't give a shit years. Okay? Your wife sits there and says like the lawn's too long. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? It's in those years. So, anyways, if you're one of those guys that's kind of a loser and you haven't had a date in fucking 2 years and you have no prospects or anything like that, or whatever the kids say nowadays, just go online and maybe find somebody that likes something like you. Maybe find a date that way, or I don't know, talk to your mom and see how she did it. Because obviously, anytime you'd be like one of those dudes that gets arrested. You know what I'm talking about? And then they're like, "Can I call my mom real quick?" You guys are awesome. Anyways, that's it. That's what I'm gonna say on this live stream. Y'all have a great day. I'm just gonna sit here and hang out. Because I don't give a shit years. Some people say, aren't you going to say something? I don't give a shit, right? See how that goes? Best years of my life. So, anyways, the plan today is we're going to go to the library. Is that correct, hon? Do some donations. Smoke some chicken. I ain't doing too much, man. It's my day off. Swim in the pool. Hot dogs sound good. I haven't had a good hot dog in a while. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, like if you go with relish and like
really
yeah, so like
expensive hot dogs, not shit.
so what's crazy is like ballpark is Baker. Yeah, say it every now and then, otherwise he gets Baker. Baker. Come here, Baker. Ruby. Let's go see where they're at. Oh, oh, there he is. We got him back. Okay. Yeah, you guys need to stay over here, okay? Okay, come here, boy. You're so sweet. He's the sweetest one. He's the sweetest one. Yes, oh, he does. So, yeah, when you talk about really good hot dogs, so ballparks, I was looking at them the other day, and they're like $6 for 8. And ballparks, they're good on the lower end, but
like
man,
skin on.
yeah, like the skin on
Skin
wings.
on, like old fashioned.
Old fashioned is what they call them. They call them old
Freaking
fashioned.
so
I've only seen
good.
them in one
Once
store in
like
town.
onions, like relish on the top. Like,
Yes.
oh, it sounds so good. Like,
So the old fashioned hot dogs. Let's do this so you get a good view. So the old Baker, don't do it, man. I'm gonna. So the old fashioned hot dogs, I really like those. They were introduced to me in Minnesota, where I imagine all that shit is, right? Because I don't know why the hell you'd have Minnesota. But those, I only know one store that carries, excuse me, old fashioned hot dogs. They're expensive. You remember when Walmart was carrying them up north? And you could get them all the time?
my mom got them from Sam's Club.
For real?
In Sioux Falls. Yes, we went all the way there.
I have not.
To stock up at the cabinet.
They were at Walmart in Marshall.
They had eventually, I think. But
Baker, come here right now. I'm putting him inside. I can't take this anxiety of this shit. Baker, come here right now. Because she's just laying out and he'll sit there and just stalk her. Baker, come here, boy. Hey. Baker, come here. Stop. Okay, I don't know what you two are doing, but it's not happening, okay? You're going to go inside.
he
I'm not
needs to
putting up
get
with
up
it.
too.
Stay in the kitchen. I don't care. I don't want you out here. But really, it's true in the Bible when you start. Oh no, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not getting into that right now. I don't want to play that game. No, but when you're talking about hot dogs, right? I've always wanted to make like my own sort of hot dogs. You
Remember
always,
the chili dogs? When
Yeah.
We went to that one place and that Colby's,
Yes.
like places like that.
so whenever I
Those
lived,
ones are good.
when I lived in Korea, you had the street vendors, and they would make like these really good hot dogs. The thing is about being over in Asia, is they really like to use mayonnaise on everything. No, but it tastes good. So we get these street dogs while we were in Korea, and they would call it like a Chicago style. It's not really though, but it's like their version. It's like everything on it. They would literally pile that hot dog with so much shit, and it had mayonnaise and hot sauce, and you know, onions and pickles and like everything, and it was so damn good. It was either good or just, if you were drunk, it tasted good. You know what I'm saying? So we would get those, and it'd be like $1 or $2. It was really really cheap. Seriously, I thought we were having a conversation. There's 400 people on. Oh! Here comes Rumi. Rumi's trying to get in. Come here, Rumi. Come here, Rumi. Yeah. So, anyways, when you look for a really good hot dog, my little brain doesn't know how to function. The best food I find on the planet is the food that you make at home. If you're a halfway decent cook. Now, if you're even kind of a mediocre cook, I still think what I make at home tastes better than what's in restaurants. Because restaurants, sometimes you go there and it's just got no like soul or flavor or anything like that. That's why I can't do McDonald's anymore. I can't do Taco Bell. I can't do Popeyes or Wendy's or any of these places anymore. Because I find that when you go into these places to get a cheeseburger or a chicken sandwich or something like that, there's just no soul in the damn thing. And it just tastes like fake, right? There are some. Whataburger still has my heart a little bit as far as being a pretty decent food place to go to. But, like, I went to Outback a couple times and it just tasted like, I don't know. The bloomin' onion was good because it was salty, but the hamburger was shit. I mean, they had steak tasted like it was the worst cut of steak. It was the worst cut of steak I ever had. It was chewy. I told them not to overcook it. They didn't, but it just tasted like garbage. So I find that the best stuff I make a lot of times is in this guy right here. Boop, whip around this smoker, right? I find that if you go invest in a $200 smoker, and that's an electric one, you see the cord going in right there, much easier than I think it's much easier than a wood smoker because you kind of just turn on. You don't have to worry about it. You can set the temp you want it to and just move on with your life. And 5 hours later, you got a nice pork butt that tastes delicious. But if you have the means, invest in something like that. Don't go out blowing your money on these expensive barbecue places and expensive hamburger places, things like that. Get a good grill, and it will pay for itself in the end. Yeah, because your food should taste like actual like food. One of my favorite foods on the planet is chili, and everybody knows that. My favorite food is chili, simply because come here, big girl. The flavors taste like somebody ground up cigarette butts and threw it in there, And I just love that gut rot taste. You know what I'm saying? It's very good. Somebody's pulling up to my house, so you're gonna hear a lot of barking and stuff. So Rumi, who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Who is that? Teenagers. Come here, girl. Come on. Ruby. So, anyways, when discussing food, I don't know. I don't even think McDonald's is that popular anymore. Anyways, my son ended up working there for about 3 months. He told me some horror stories from the local McDonald's we have in town. I'm not gonna say it, but it put me off from McDonald's like permanently. Like it's. I'm not saying that every store operates the same way, but it put me off from McDonald's permanently. You know what I'm saying? I'm as free as a bird now. And this bird you cannot change. You say, I only hear what I want to. You say, this is fucking crazyville. Okay. Ugh. I don't know why I have all these cords out over here. Hey, come here, little girl. Come here. Come here. I'm not taking you inside right now, guys. You can stay outside for a little bit. You know what's funny is going on YouTube, you'll find people doing live streams, and it's really kind of crazy because why are we going live anyways? Right now we have nothing going on, and the only thing I can think of, baseball back there, is that everybody's pretty lonely, right? I think a lot of people are lonely, and they want to have their image blasted out across a platform all over the world and just try to connect with somebody. I'm obviously not lonely. I've got a wife and kids, and way too many dogs. Might say I'm having enough, but everybody on YouTube Live seems to be going on there, and they just have a basic scene. They're sitting in their backyard, or they're sitting in their house, or or you get into the crazy level where they call their what do you call them? Influencers, where they actually influence what people do, what people buy, things like that. And it's kind of fun to flip through the live streams, just like you're probably flipping through now if you're on this channel. And you flip through the live streams and you find somebody, and every now and then they say something interesting that draws you to them, or you think they're kind of goofy, so it draws you to them, or you I don't know. I don't know what else. But then you get that one-on-one connection with somebody who usually answers your chat in live time. It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting concept. But what's crazy is most people who are live streaming are boring as hell. What's crazy is that everybody believes that life, and it's funny when you see these people who truly try to put out content that tries to emphasize how much of an alpha male they are, how much of knowledgeable they are about stuff, and how important and special they are, and they get into first person mode. And when you're watching their live stream, it just shows how insecure and sad they are. I do live streams when I feel like doing them. I've always thought about having a time period to do live stream, and maybe do something I'm interested in for fun. But unless you really have something special that you do, making a grilled cheese sandwich and some corn on the cob for your kids is not really that exciting. And I would probably subscribe to you because I would feel like it would just be it'd be entertaining because of how important you think that is. You know what I mean? And just like people have subscribed to me before because they've seen my channel and they saw how goofy some of the stuff is that I do, or maybe it's just interesting to talk to a guy that's this freaking handsome. And I mean, I hate even looking at the camera here because you see that beauty in my face. It's really hard to look at myself in the camera, because once you start to realize how pretty you are and how pretty stuff is about your features, I mean, like your eyes and your facial beard, oh my goodness, this thing is so pretty. It's really hard not to stare at yourself. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but my favorite YouTuber, I'd have to say, is one that's not afraid to just be himself. You know what I mean? Like, dang, that cloud, holy shit. Cash, look at that cloud up there. Does that look like a bone? He ain't interested. He's sitting there laying down. So, my favorite YouTuber of all time, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know who my favorite YouTuber is. That's a really good question, though, Sally. There's so many good YouTubers out there that I find it's really hard to pick one. My favorite people to watch in the entire planet, in the entire world that I've been in, are people that are real. You know what I'm saying? People that are real people that sit there and they push out content. And even though it's silly and fucking ridiculous what they're doing, it just really... Oh, hey, how you doing? Are you back? Thank you.
Might have a little too much flavor in it because it's not very good.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Is it too much flavor?
No, it's fine. It tastes really good.
I always think it's too overpowering. I always like to use just half, but...
It tastes kind of poisony, though.
Well, that's because ice in it.
No, okay. I love you. So anyways, my favorite content creators are the ones that are real, and they don't use gimmicks and stuff to get, hey, you quit getting on that dog. They don't sit there and act out the part. Excuse me, I don't know what I'm saying. It's Saturday. I'm doing a live stream. Oh, dogs are barking in the background, pissing me off, doing their thing, whatever. Shut the hell up, right? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, cheers. Hey, hold on. All right. So this is why this is a bad dog. He just attacked another dog over a female. Give me a second. Come here. No, we're done. No, we're done. Does this look like a dog that you want around your kids? You okay, boy? Stop. So every time you guys saw me make content on this dog and he was acting like a psycho, he is really that way. Hey, hon, he just tried to attack the other dog. He's going inside. He tried to attack Cash.
I'm not dealing with it.
So you can go inside. Yeah, you're not coming out here, bud. We're having a good time. You're right. Bye. Goodbye.
Yeah, this is too much. Try this one.
No, I want that one. Give that back to me.
It's too flavored.
So anyways,
He was attacking him?
yes.
So maybe we need to make some plans to
So if anybody wants a Chihuahua, let me know. I'm kind of done. So anyways, I was talking about content creation. So a lot of people, hold on a second, let me get this Gus here. Okay, and you know what I think is the funniest thing? And I'm talking to you, lady. I'm talking to you.
Oh gosh, it's spilled.
So when you have content, right? Wait, let's do it. Let's do the real voice here. I try to be real proper like this so people can understand me. Let's just do the real voice real quick. So whenever you decide to do a YouTube channel, what is the thing that you are looking for? Okay, now hold on a second. Let me back here a second.
Money.
Money for YouTube?
That's what it's all about.
Ain't nobody making no money on YouTube, girl. Who's making money on YouTube? Who's making money on YouTube?
Can you get the string on that so I can
Oh my
use that
goodness.
weed eater, please? It's very fun.
It's like the wife listener all over again. No, like seriously, let's have a conversation. Because I was having a conversation about how people go on YouTube and, oh my goodness, girl, let me finish my sentence. Here, I'm doing the thing you're telling me to do. Look, I'm doing it. Tastes grapey. Now, let's just say, or whatever, sugar. Now, let's just say that you're going through YouTube, right? No, just listen, hon. Before you get all pissed off. And you're going through live streams, and you're flipping through the channels of live streams, Which one particularly would you stop on? Would you stop on
The weirdo.
the weirdo? What do you mean by weirdo? Now, I know what you're saying. What do you mean by
Where they're
weirdo?
acting, something stands out about them or they're ridiculous.
But they're kind of like common people, right?
Yeah, they're just kind of weird.
Okay. Take notes on this, you big creators. Okay, so when you're going through a live stream, does it attract you to a person that, no, hold on a sec.
I wouldn't say attracting.
Well, I don't mean attracted like attracted. I mean like, do you stay on a channel that's got like a little boy who's got his room all decked out with anime, and he's on a game system, and he's playing some common game like, I don't know, Ratchet and Clank from 2010, 2004, and he's sitting there, and he took his whole day out just to make the studio up, and all that stuff? Or does it more attract you to a person who's sitting there in front of a, by the way, this is a Walmart pool. This isn't a Costco pool. It's a Walmart pool. I understand the quality there.
That there's a Sam's Club.
Sam's Club. My goodness, I forgot. Dang, you started getting, whenever you start thinking about Sam's Club and Walmart, there is a big difference between Sam's Club and Walmart. Everybody knows that. No, but the channel I find myself attracted to the most are the people who are the genuine people. You know what I'm saying?
Like white trash.
Like the little guys. Right? Like, I like to see people making, I can't even do the voice on the puppet, man. I don't know what's going on. No, but I really like to see, I'm trying to find an accent here. I really like to see the little guys who stress the importance of just being a person. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really like the people that are showboating. You know what really fucking pisses me off? What really gets these gears a going is when a dude will sit there and claim to be an alpha male because they go to the gym 2 times a week. 3 times a week. I don't give a damn, And then they get there all ripped up on that, what do you call that stuff? That milk that makes muscles? Is that the milk that makes muscles? Right? That's what it's called, right? I can't remember. Or steroids or something like that. And they sit there and they get all jacked up and they say they're an alpha male, but they can't open a fucking water bottle. You know what I'm saying? They can't open a jar of pickles. Right? I swear, if he's out here with her, I'm gonna...
No, Wasp almost got to where she was like, that's scared.
So anyways, we need to take your sexy ass down to that library and get this done, huh?
The free library, not the public library. I don't support public libraries.
Why don't you support public libraries?
Don't get me. Tune into the previous videos.
Okay, so the reason...
I don't even care.
No, I'm going to. I'm just sitting here talking.
Yeah, I don't
The
even
reason
care
why I
if you
don't
get
support
into it.
public libraries, I think that they are a thing of the past. I think that public libraries... It's a good thing to talk about. What can you get... I'm glad you asked that. The real David, what's your channel about? Nothing. Life. Stay on or click off. Double tap or thumbs up. So, thank you for asking that question. There's no real channel right now going on. If you read the description, I just make random videos on random things. I just going live today and just kind of chatting about whatever. It's my morning thing. I'm probably going to quit here in about 5 minutes. Oh, thank you for double tapping. I see that. So, the thing about public libraries, and just because you brought it up, I don't believe in public libraries. I don't believe in them. I don't support public libraries because I think they suck the taxpayer for things they don't need. Like, okay, so internet service at the library, right? Most people have internet on their phone. Oh, cool. Hey, I'll check yours out later. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll tell you what, if you subscribe to my channel, I actually go and check out my subscribers' channels and check out their content and stuff like that, and I'll check yours out later. Okay, so you're sitting there, you're paying employees, you're paying utilities, you're paying for a building, you're paying property. I don't even think you pay property taxes. I don't know how that works. But you're paying all benefits, all this stuff for a place where to go get books. But books are online now, right? And thank you, by the way. And most of us have the ability to go online and read books. So we can get the latest books. We can get books before they're even published out
Most
into
of the
the
time,
land.
it's just bitchy old workers yelling at kids.
Right, right.
Be quiet.
And so they have the internet, right? So let's start internet. We already have the internet at home. Right now we're on the internet. We're checking out stuff, doing all that. There's no point of that.
Then they'll
Printers,
block kids' games
yeah,
on there.
and then they'll decide what you can or can't see on there
Right.
in a public place. But the thing is that it's public. You know, I'm not talking about watching shit you shouldn't be watching on the computers. You know, in a public place. What I'm talking about is when you're there and you're just playing like a basic game that they don't like because it might go after predators or something like that. It's not really the state's place to say what you can and can't go on. It's kind of weird. As far as living in this country, other countries, different story. So I don't support them for that. I don't support them because they just don't have any reason to be there. They have a bathroom that I use every now and then. If I'm walking by and use the bathroom, that's about it. So I don't care for public libraries. I don't care for it. Everything I can get at a public library, I have at home, so there's no point in going there. And most people, that's the same way too, especially if you live in America in 2026. I don't know how many people have the internet now. What, 90-some%? Whenever I was a kid, back when I was 12 or 13, I think it was like 50%, or 14 it was 50%, but it's much more now. So. Well, I don't really got much else to talk about. I got about 40 minutes in, just sitting out here chilling outside with my dogs. And I wasn't planning on going live today, so I didn't really have a topic. But I thought, what the hell? I just might as well talk when I'm sitting out here and chilling out and let the dogs do their thing. Where ain't ya? Where ain't ya? Where am I? Oklahoma. Where are you? I'm in Oklahoma. I'm close to Norman, Oklahoma. Not far from Oklahoma City. Fucking land of milk and honey. And tornadoes. Yeah, I've got. What's it?
God's country.
God's country. God's country. And literally, guy saying God's country, I think he lives 2 hours away. You're in Palm Springs? Oh, that's bomb, dude. California. You're in California. Love California. Love it. Been there a couple times. My wife's been there a couple times. She says she really likes Barstow. It's awesome out there, right? Is that Barstow? Just kidding. There's nothing in Barstow. There's nothing in Barstow. San Diego, right? This is where you'd say you moved. You went to California. San Diego. But anyways, I'm going to take off. Thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for checking out today. Not much going on. Just having a morning chat with all my hundreds of fans. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, as we end this, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me on this edition of Oklahoma. It's been fun. Not really much going on. Really need to get a plan going. You know, you enjoyed the day too there, David. The real David. 1966, excuse me. And stay awesome in California. Peace out.